So we went to Tibidabo in Barcelona.
Tibidabo was a strange park.
It's not strange.
It is strange.
It's a different type of park.
After Portaventura, we went to Tibidabo in Spain, the 11th and final park of our Halloween tour.
So we're talking about our Coaster Breaks tour, our Halloween tour, the first tour that we've done together. We already have a video about the itinerary of this tour and a video for each one of the parks that we've done so far. And this was the final park that we went to. So this is the last video of this season. And now we're talking about Tibidabo.
So I liked Tibidabo. I was always intrigued by it, but it's a very different type of park. It's very small. It's not
a theme park. It's not a park that is focused on the rides itself. I mean, the rides are focusing on having the view of Barcelona. So it's a park that stays in the top of a mountain in Barcelona, and you have like an amazing view of the city, and all the rides are focused about it. Like you can just go there. There is a church that you can visit. You can just go and just see the view, or you can purchase a ticket, like a wristband, to go on the rides. And a lot of the rides, you're going to have a view of Barcelona.
I mean, even like the main roller coaster that was designed around having that view of Barcelona.
We have the main coaster that is called Montaña Rusa. That is the translation for roller coaster.
That is your custom for coma, designed to have a view at the top of the mountain. It was fun. It was a good fun ride. There was a few drops. I think the terrain aspect is what made it more fun.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I love terrain coasters, and to have one in the top of a mountain with the full view of the city down there. And the ride itself is actually good.
Yeah, it was fun. It's not a shameless credit. It's definitely worth going to check out.
So the other coaster that they have is Tibidabo Express.
It's your powered coaster, very standard, one of the weaker design layouts. But there was a very unique element, which of course we didn't get to try out, which was
the VR experience. So this was the first ride that we've been to when we went to Tibidabo, and they didn't have the option of VR when we first got into the park. And when we were walking around in the afternoon, we saw that they had the option of VR. I really wanted to try that. And unfortunately, we didn't have time. I needed to get a flight on that day. So actually, this was a problem that we had on that park. I really wanted to go on everything, try every flat ride. And unfortunately, we couldn't. Yes. So other rides that we've done. We did a couple of walkthrough attractions.
Yep. Like the first one was like a fun house.
Yeah, it was like a fun house. It was themed as a castle thing, and it was so good. So we've been to one that it's similar on Chessington in the UK, but I think the Tibidabo one was way better.
Yeah.
I think the Chessington one was clearly focused on kids. This one, I think it was focused on kids as well, but I had fun there. I really enjoyed that. So it's really well done, and I think it's worth checking. The other one, not so much, was like a mirror. How do you say that?
Like a mirror maze.
Yeah, mirror maze.
The problem is it was obvious where we were going. There wasn't any like hidden surprises.
Yes.
So when you look at something like Black Mirror Labyrinth for Park, and then you look at this was like obvious where we're going. Whereas Black Mirror, we kind of got lost.
Yes, exactly. It didn't have like the maze aspect of it. It was just literally a walkthrough, and everyone was just following a path. But the last one was the best ride at the park, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
And it was a horror maze, a walkthrough, one of the best we've done. It was themed as films, so you were just walking through a lot of movie sceneries, and they were so well done. There was a lot of actors. The actors were so good, and it's included on the park ticket, so it's
but so many actors. Like that was the biggest shock for me. How many actors there were for something that was free.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, since it's included on the price ticket, I was not expecting to be like as many actors.
I thought maybe 4 or 5, but no, it was
and they were all really, really good.
Yeah,
good actors.
Really, really good. I really enjoyed that. It was the biggest queue. We queued quite a while for that.
Yes, but it's worth it. We also did a log flume.
Yeah, like a standard cheap model log flume, but it was good fun. It was, again, good views of Barcelona.
There's a lot of cool different flat rides. There is one next to the Ferris wheel that I need to say I was I was kind of glad that I didn't have the time to go on that because that's scary. I, it's like a giant arm with two baskets on the sides, and it just spins. It's kind of like a booster, but instead of sitting down with restraints, you are like going
Like in a Ferris
standing.
wheel cage, was it?
Yeah, it was like a basket that you go like standing with nothing, no restraints, and I just think that's really scary. I hate rides that don't have any kind of restraints. Even Ferris wheel kind of make me nervous. So, but obviously, yeah, like it's the tallest ride there. You probably have amazing views, and maybe like even the Ferris wheel, we didn't have the chance to ride it. So make sure to ride it. There is like an airplane that
Yeah.
goes like it's everything really slow and like, but you probably have like great views. So make sure to check them all if you have the chance to spend the whole day there. So like we said, Tibidabo is in the top of a mountain in the middle of the city of Barcelona. So there is a couple of ways to get there. And
I drove to Tibidabo. It's not a great drive, to be honest. It's up the top of a mountain. It's like a single road. It was a lot of traffic getting there, and it ended up delaying us getting into the park as a result. There are other options, however. So there is a funicular, so you can go up by the mountain from public transport using that, and that tends to be the most common way that people get there. So look into more of the public transport options, but you can drive if that's how you need to get to, let's say, an airport after visiting the park. So just prepare yourself to get there a little bit earlier than required. They do have parking up there, which you have to pay, so you will be able to park quite easily.
so this was our day in Tibidabo. I really wish we had more time there. I enjoyed the park. I think it's a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would go there again soon. But I would just wish we could have the chance to spend the whole day. So if you're in Barcelona, it's a really good option to do. I wouldn't travel for it as well.
Yeah.
But if we're doing Barcelona, like we said, we combined to a trip to Portaventura. And I think it's worth it. So this was the end of our Halloween tour. If you want to watch more of these types of videos, let us know in the comments. Stay tuned in the next seasons to see where we're going next.